can't die when it lives in your soul, like rock and roll. This is our music. Take pride, don't be shocked when I choose to use it. Only a stupid, conniving hater thinks Jersey is the common denominator. It's time to change rapid hypocrisy in the land of monopoly, where priests trade philosophy for sodomy in God's name. No more investing lack of protection that ain't addressing AIDS. It's time to let our diction ejaculate non-fiction and inseminate the page. Birth a new age of true unity in community, where MC abilities have stability in spoken word facilities. Man, then we'll have a real change. It's time for a change.
Time for a change ever since Rome came to power. People sometimes say the glass is half full. Skeptics say the glass is half empty. But what do you do when you don't see the glass? Knowing you are different from everyone around you, like you see the future in reverse. Been homing in on what's real, between the heart and the mind, between the soul and the goal. It's time for a change. Time to bring back feelings again. Time to be honest with yourself first. So I stand naked at all times, convinced that vulnerability is above everything, that the only real change happens within. And we tend to lose sight when the ability to see is given so freely, as if the air restructured our DNA, as if the poisons we breathe don't carry death as their first name. Something needs to be said about the people who refuse to be assimilated into a program existence. And if you never remember anything I've said, hold this to be true, that change is necessary.
And I'm still a b-boy standing in my b-boy stance. Hurry up and give me the microphone, because I still got 911 burning in my pants, and it's itching and scratching and burning and dripping, and I'm hipping and hopping and popping and locking. But Bush and his boys gonna be going in 2008 when I'm bebopping and ballot boxing. See, I'm gonna be mixing and fixing and spilling and drilling and spoiling the oiling and cooling the burning and churning the soup in the American pot till I'm pushing the bushing and dictating the system until it pushes out the lesser of two evils, like I'm a political Don Juan. Now let's give it up for my Democratic pom-poms. It's time for a change.
It's time for change, it's time for change, burying hood fab mentalities, nurturing our little warriors to believe in scholarly realities, find the balance in basketball courts and libraries. Because before they enslaved us, color struck us, fully lynched us, mentally chained us, we were royalty. Now the decor of our streets is blood, because our hoods are concentrated with weapons of mass destruction. Got poisonous music blasting too loud in our ears, lying to our hearts while raping our minds. Our souls are becoming blind to the truth, transforming us into animals uncouth. We gotta stop swinging on pendulums of hope and start living like we built civilizations and birth nations. We are the epitome of greatness. It's time for change. It's time for change. It's time to emancipate emaciated mind frames and recreate deformed images and reform souls. See, it's time for a change in the land of milk and honey, where oil and blood is sold. See, it's time to know that the value of the human being should not be worth less than money and gold. See, it's time for a change. It's time for little boys and little girls to inherit the world, because I once flew over memory on broken wings, and so I landed in the middle of earth, and it was fuchsia, because all of the green of life was sucked through this mental catastrophe I call epiphany. It's time to change the future for win. That's right.
It's time for a change. I'm Egyptian Scion, Jersey-born, sworn warrior Zion. Hair mane be untamed, African lion skin tone, Caribbean sand eyes, the color of earth. I was born at dawn, so I guess you could say the sun gave me birth. I existed before rhymes was written. We were the original dialects and Aztecs before Columbus, and I don't know. We're the original man with no question. We're the original man with no question. Realistically, we don't even need a change. We just need a resurrection.
Put your hands together one more time. Look at this world, it's so insane. Stop our souls just for something. Live in pain. It's time for a change. Change. Look at this world, it's so insane. Stop our souls just for something. Live in pain. It's time for a change. It's time for a change. Look at this world, it's so insane. Sell our souls just for some fame. Live in pain. It's time for a change. One more time, y'all. Look at this world, it's so insane. Sell our souls just for some fame. Live in pain. It's time for a change. It's time for a change.